Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is the 20th December 2024. I think today is a very good day for HLQ zone traders. You got a very good trades today. Even before that, all of you please understand we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. And the cost of the training is over 8,000 US dollars and we are providing complete free training. And you can access all the training lessons at our NeoStock YouTube channel. At our channel homepage, please click on the tab posts. You get access to our training course. This post is having a YouTube playlist link that will take you to all the training lessons. You just click on the link. Now we are into the playlist Supply Demand Zone Price Action course. Here you have all the training lessons are available. You just need to scroll down to the bottom of the page. Here, starting from lesson 1.1, all the training lessons are placed in an order. So please go through all these lessons one by one and strengthen your skills related to supply demand zone price action. You have complete access to all these training lessons. It's completely a free training program. I have also provided the link to our Telegram channel in this video description. Please join at our Telegram channel. It will be helpful to you. Okay, now let's get into the analysis discussion. This is the performance evaluation of high liquidity zones generated in our previous end of the day report. Okay, yesterday end of the day report we identified 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and Nifty is also there. Total 10 stocks. Out of these 10, we got good trades from 4 stocks and a couple of stocks gave couple of trades also. Actually, few stocks gave you even 3 times also. But I'm not considering few trades. Why I will explain later. The first one is Tata Steel. This is a 75 minutes high liquidity supply zone. This is a drop candle, 2 base candles and again a drop candle with a hidden body. This is a hidden zone. And our software identified this zone. This 75 minute zone is fine tuned with 15 minutes time frame. So here you have a rally, base, drop again with hidden body. Within this 15 minute zone again fine tuned with 5 minutes time frame. So here you have a rally, 3 base candles and again a drop candle with hidden body. Okay. See, today prices entered into the zone and finally reached the 15 minutes target. Here you have a 15 minutes target. Drop, base, rally. Of course, this is violated. Further moved down. Those who, if anybody would have used a trailing stop somewhere here, you would have got even more profit. But anyway, this itself is a good profit until this 15 minutes zone. But please notice this is a type 1 proximal entry from the 5 minute zone. If you are looking for type 2 proximal, you might have missed this trade. See, this could be type 2 proximal entry. Why we are going for type 1? There is a strong reason. Here you have a pro gap. There are higher chances that by the time prices reach this zone, the pro gap, the order flow might have consumed the entire demand and probably the supply will push the prices down. Once demand is weakened, it is very hard to move the prices up. And moreover, today is also a bearish day. So by considering all these points, planning in such kind of situation. But the problem with type 1, sometimes risk will be high. But even if you take the type 1 proximal, this trade is within our 2% risk management strategy only. You have around 1.7 risk will be there for this zone. But what is the profit it has given? It has given extraordinary profit. Tata Steel has given 13,970 rupees profit, which is a 9.4% ROI as per one futures margin cost. Of course, if it is an options trade, probably another 3 or 4 times more profit you would have got. But there, risk management is very difficult. Futures, you have a lot of flexibility to manage the risk. Okay, this is a very good stock, Tata Steel. A perfect fine-tuned zone. And next one is M&M Finance. It has given multiple trade opportunities. 3 opportunities it has given actually. 2 opportunities confidently you can take. Third opportunity, third means this is the one. We have first opportunity here. This is the second opportunity. You might have missed the second opportunity, or even if you take, achieving RR is not easy here. That's why I combined both. Because 1:3 slightly missed to achieve in this particular. So maybe it is tested and then again came. That's why I am considering both together as a single trade only. And the first one, this is the first opportunity. First we will see. Before that, this is a 75 minutes high liquidity supply zone. How our software identified this as a drop candle, a failed ERC candle as a drop, 2 base candles and then a drop candle. Have you noticed this candle looks like a medium sized candle, right? How our software identified such kind of zone? Have you noticed in the recent time, even last Friday session also, HLQ analysis video, I explained how I am finding the actual origin where the price movement. It is not the origin of the lesson 22 concept. No, don't get into that. The general English word origin I am using. The origin where the imbalances are started. What is imbalance? When demand is and supply are equal, it is a balance. That is what we discussed in lesson 2. And once the demand exceeds the supply, then imbalance will start. And we are measuring the imbalance in terms of the leg out candle. Sometimes what happens? The leg out time will be completed. It will result as a medium sized candle. Then again the further leg out continuation will start from the next candle. Sometimes what you do, you won't identify such kind of zones because it is not a good leg out for you. As per the concepts theory you learn. But when you apply practicalities, definitely you will accept such kind of intelligence NeoStock software is having. Where the real imbalance is started, it will measure at least, I will not say 100% scenarios, but at software, at practical scenarios, it will measure. In those scenarios, it looks like your leg out candle is just, looks like a medium sized candle. It's not that. Our software is having intelligence to measure the actual imbalance where it is getting started. By considering that, it will do the measurement of all these candles and finally our software confirm this is a zone. See how perfectly it is identified, gave a very good trade opportunity today. 3 trade opportunities it has given from this zone. See, this is the first trade opportunity. In this candle, second trade opportunity. In this candle, third trade opportunities. In all the first 375 minutes candles in today's market, it gave a good trade opportunities for us. But many people ignore this zone. The normal supply demand zone traders, they ignore this zone because it is not a good leg out candle. They simply ignore it. Institutions know all such kind of things. That's why they play with us. But our software is also as clever as institutions. It will try to understand, our software try to understand the minds of the institutions. And then it is identifying the zones. Not only as a normal zone it is identifying. It is identifying even high liquidity zones. See, if you look into this zone, all parameters, what you learn in the theory, they are against this particular zone. But our software identified it. Definitely, I am sure, I am 100% sure, many of us will ignore this zone. Okay, it is a medium size leg candle. let's ignore it. That, of course, human analysis and machine way of understanding, some difference will be there. Machine is much clever if you program the machine proper way. If you don't program properly, we can't blame the machine. Because I know all these rules are exactly taking place in the practical scenarios, wherever necessary, every logic I added to our software. That's why always I tell our software is a very high level software. But unfortunately, visibility is very less for our software. If the same software is developed by some Europeans or Americans, today this software would have got a huge popularity. When we Indians develop something, people don't really trust us easily. Even our own Indians won't trust us easily. I know how much struggle, what kind of questions. Many of you know what kind of questions you asked me in the early stage, 1 year back. Of course, today you got the trust because you've been following the software. Now you are using them. You are getting profits. But 1 year back, can you remember what kind of questions you asked me? Even the new members, when they join, initially, what kind of questions they will ask? The same questions what you asked 1 year back. Similar questions they ask again, even today. Everybody, when they are coming. The reason? Simple. Believing our own people is not so easy. But if it is an American or if it is an European, easily we sell. Even if it is even 10% quality compared to 100%, still we believe them. Because they are Europeans, clever people, or they are Americans, clever people. It's not that Americans are clever or Europeans are clever or other people are clever. Human is a clever person, any human. The only difference is your understanding on that area is very, very important. Your experience is very, very important. But at least I'm happy that we people are now changing our mindsets. For the last 1 or 2, say, what is the right word? Is it a decade? 10 years is called decade, right? Sorry, please correct me if I am wrong. For the last 10, 20 years, at least slowly we are changing our mindsets. We've been thinking in the right direction. We've been improving our skills. We are believing ourselves also highly talented people. Of course, everybody who is learning this course in our forum, they're all talented people. Am I helping anyone in fine-tuning the zones? I just provided you the training, right? Nothing else I did. Am I providing you any recommendations? Some people asked me, this same analysis if I do before the market starts, it will be helpful to them. Why I am not doing them? Because I want you people to become independent traders. How you will become an independent trader? You have to struggle. From the struggle you need to gain the experience. Same thing happened to me. Today why I am talking about all the scenarios where others are not talking? Because I struggled and I learned the concepts. I didn't use any books for learning these concepts. Maybe some extent I used the internet to do my own research. In the year 2000, between 2002 and 2003, I set up a small team. I already explained this, I think in Q&A one video. Almost 1 year we worked as a team. We searched the information from the internet. We had group discussions. We prepared a lot of presentations, the whole technical analysis concepts like support line, resistance line, channels, patterns. You know, whatever the patterns you say, cup and saucer, head and shoulder, flag, pennant, all these patterns, triangle patterns, symmetric triangle, asymmetric triangle. There's one more triangle is there. Yeah, ascending and descending triangles. Even I developed the software for all those concepts. They are there in our software. At present in our software, I am focusing only supply demand zone. Because after learning all these concepts for the last 20 years, finally I realized this is the best concept, helping us providing at least 80% success rate, especially high liquidity zones. Of course, even these bullish and bearish trade setups, they are providing at least some 55 to 65% success rate we are getting in those zones. Especially high probability zones, we slightly improved the success percentage in those zones. Maybe up to 70 or sometimes even 75% level. See, bullish bearish trade setups will fail when market trend changes during. Otherwise, remaining situations, they work very well. So all these concepts, they are developed, and indicators, several indicators I developed in our software, RSI, MACD, stochastics, some volume based indicators. They are all there in our software, NeoStock software. But finally I realized that they are all just trash. They are trash. They may work sometimes, but success rate is very, very small. Ultimately, we need a concept that gives huge success rate. Why every time prices are coming to our high liquidity zones, then they are changing the direction? Have you noticed? Many times. More than 80 times, 80% times they come to our high liquidity, then they change the direction. Sometimes they may not reach up to your fine tune, but before itself it will change the direction. That is the power of those zones. And today we are in a position to identify them. Why we started this entire discussion? Because of this leg out looks like a medium sized candle. But actually that is not the case. From here, software identified the imbalance has started, even though the zone looks like. That's why it has its own calculations. You may ask a question, every medium sized software will consider. No, it won't consider. 80% scenarios, the medium sized leg out candles ignore. But there are some special scenarios. The imbalance. For observing that, you need experience. I already explained those concepts in last Friday's HLQ analysis video. That's why in our Telegram channel also I posted last Friday's video is a very important video. Everybody should attend. All the people who completed the training course. That's why I added that video even into our training course playlist also. So that some people will miss that particular video, especially those who completed the courses. Those videos are, all these HLQ analysis videos every day I am doing. They are not only for performance of our HLQ zone analysis. There are some special scenarios you will see. Those scenarios will teach you new concepts. See, every time I am teaching you new concepts, whenever some exceptions you are seeing on the charts. See, today practically you are seeing, last Friday I explained. I have drawn such kind of zones on last Friday when I explained. In 15-minute zone or fine-tuned 5-minute zones. At the time while drawing I have manually drawn. Identified those zones, even though the leg out is a small leg out. But today you are seeing our software itself identified such kind of zone. You have seen some scripts, people are writing some scripts on the internet in TradingView. They just draw the zones, that's it. So many of you are aware of that, TradingView. Some people also asked me, why can't you draw the zones on the TradingView? TradingView, whatever the fine script they provided, that is not good enough to write a complicated software like this what I have developed. There won't be any flexibility. That's why I developed my own software, where I am having the flexibility. Because of that flexibility I am having, our software is able to identify. If I would have used fine scripts, these kind of zones, my software, anybody's software will avoid. You can't define exceptional rules with the help of fine scripts. They already developed rules, TradingView, you have to follow them, that's it. You can't define your own rules beyond what they provided by using the concepts beyond what they provided. You can't do it. But here I have flexibility to play like anything by using my own software. See how it worked. Many people say this zone will fail, leg out is not good. But today, excellent trade it gave, very good profit. 3 opportunities it gave from the same zone today. That's why to understand this concept, complete last Friday's HLQ zone analysis video. Okay, anyway, our software identified this as a drop, 2 base candles and drop. Many people think this base candle is bigger than this leg out candle. But actually that is not the case. Software cleverly identified This is the place imbalance has started. And it is working very well. Okay, now how I fine tune, that's why whatever software zones they are giving, we have to trust them as it is. At least 80% success rate we have in high liquidity zones. Only last 14 months, we have only 1 month we got 89 point some 2 or 3% success rate we got. Slightly less than 8%. Last 13 months. Remaining all months we got more than 80%. Many months we got more than 85 or 86% success rate we got. Only Zola is the only missing data. I have to capture that data by looking into the old charts. Somehow I am not finding time. Otherwise I will be previously see every month I shared the Excel sheet with our group, because the missing data of the Zola, until I fill, I don't want to share the Excel sheet, because the complete information should be there. But anyway, how I fine tuned? Go to the 15 minutes, very clear here. We have a drop base drop, 15 minute zone. Go to the 5 minutes time frame. Check, is there any 5 minute zone? Again, another learning here. Clarity is missing. Okay, here it looks like maybe we can fail here, again to base. Something is missing. Here you have drop rally looking like a pivot. And yesterday only I explained the concept. Did you attend yesterday's my HLQ zone analysis video? Sometimes you can use a 3 minute zone as a complement to the 5 minute zone. 3 minutes is not the replacement to the 5 minutes. It is just a complement. Wherever you don't have clarity when you are using 5 minutes, but something you are sensing, go to 3 minutes time frame, you will see an excellent zone here. And this is acting as a high liquidity zone. This rally base drop. First time, after that again prices moved, picked up the orders and then came down. This is the first indication. Second price action clue, here on Wednesday, price came near to the zone and moved up. This is another indication, maybe strong order flow in this area. And today, prices entered into the zone and came down. And we can take a trade here. But you are not getting 1:3 RR. That's why slightly adjusted entry a little bit before and we got the trade. Okay, in case, if we don't get trust on this zone, you can avoid this trade. But you have to observe rally base drop is started here. Rally base drop. When such kind of price action will take place, this is the first clue indication. This 3 minute zone could be a high liquidity zone, because in high liquidity zones, one of the characteristics of the high liquidity zones, LOTL zones will take place. So this is an LOTL, rally base drop. That means this zone is providing another trade opportunity for you. And here you can take a trade. But this 15 minutes is no more valid, because this is already zone is violated. The next 15 minute zone, let me go to the 15 minutes time frame, you get clarity. This is the first 15, drop base rally. Till this 15 minute zone, if you want to take a trade, you need to take a little inside. Anyway, prices went almost close to the distal line. It didn't violate the distal, I think it just touched the distal line. And then sharply came down. While coming down, it is again created a new 3 minutes zone, LOTL zone. But from here to here, it reached the drop base rally, and after that prices further went, and finally this zone is violated completely. The moment it is violated, this is no more valid. The next zone is this rally base rally. and the next time prices touched, when it touched, you might have taken a trade, but this test did not achieve 1:3 RR. In case if you missed, it is given again one more test. This time if you would have taken, those who have taken, still you are holding. Once again it is tested. In case if anybody missed here, they would have taken a trade. Those who already took the trade here, they are holding the trade. And now how sharply it pushed the prices till the next 15-minute zone. Of course, this is further violated and went down. But we will exit here. Maybe those who are using trailing stop loss, maybe they might have got more profit. That is okay. But at least up to here, we got a decent profit. This is not the target because this zone is completely gone. We know that prices will further go down. So exactly, that's why I am saying this is not, I am not considering them as 2 trades. I am considering them as 3 trades. Because this is our new target. From here to here, you have sufficient RR is there. But to consider this as a successful trade, at least minimum 1:3 RR should be available. Price should reach, but it did not reach. A little short, maybe 1:2.5 achieved. So that's why I am not considering this alone as this test alone as a successful trade. I am not considering. Even though it is tested once again, still I consider the same test. Okay, why again it is tested? How again it worked? Look into the 3 minutes, you will get clarity. Once again HLQ zone is created. I mean LOTL zone is created. See, drop, rally base drop. See again, rally base drop. One more LOTL zone is created. Now this time recent test, rally base drop. Once again it is created. That means in the coming days, once again it will give one more test. That's why such kind of observation is very, very important. Definitely, we have to consider this as 2 successful trades. One is for the first test. When it came, first test morning 9:18 candle, 3 minutes candle. Definitely, it is not a 9:15 candle. So, it is a successful trade. We can consider. Definitely, those who took the trade, you would have got a good profit here. And this is the second test, and this is continuation to the second test only. This price action is continuation to the second test. Even though it moved, gave a good profit, but still little short of 1:3 RR. See here, from this level we consider up to, from here to here, the entry should be, let me draw horizontal line, you get clarity. Look, sorry, just let me delete this. Yeah, this is the blue color line is the entry. If you take your entry here, then this will be from this 15 minutes, first 15 minutes target zone is the 1:3 RR. See here you have 1:3.15 RR is there. Almost 1:3 RR. But here prices should move a little up, but you can't wait, it will go up because it is already created a LOTL zone, rally base drop. Because of this, sometimes you know what happens, because of this, just before reaching the zone itself, prices will sharply go down. That possibility is there. That's why always we take. But you may say earlier prices reach till the distal line. That is okay because it is created a new order flow. You have again a rally base drop is there. But why we are referring this zone, 3 minute zone? This is the horizon. See here, this is the horizon. This horizon is important for us to plan our trades. Always we do like this only. From the horizon only we are placing our orders. Rest everything, these are all clues for us. For confirmation, again a new order flow is added into this area. Based on the initial zone structure only, we plan our trades. So that's why in this area only you plan our trade. This time adjustment is not required because this 15 minute zone is gone. Our target is the next 15 minutes. We have more than 1 is to, I think nearly 1 is to 4.6 RR is there from here to here. I think more than 1 is to 5 RR, more than 1 is to 5 RR is there from here to here. That's why entry adjustment is not required here. You can directly take a trade. Sometimes you may miss the trade because of the new institutional order flow here added. Adjustment should be done only RR is not sufficient. Because RR is not sufficient, anyway you don't take the trade. If you make the adjustment, luckily prices get into that adjustment level, you get the trade opportunity. That is what happened here. Just imagine, price just touched this zone and came down. Your trade would not have been executed. Anyway, you won't take this trade also because at this level, you are not getting 1 is to 3 RR. So that's why I am doing adjustment. Here that necessity is not there. So that's why in one of these trades, those who missed probably would have taken a trade here. But anyway, this time it reached the next 15 minutes target zone because first one is completely violated. So we are sure that it doesn't hold the prices at all. So easily prices reached the next zone. Sometime it gave resistance and finally this also consumed the order. After some time it came down. But we don't know that this is going to be violated, right? That's why generally what you do, you book your profit, or if you are expecting more profit, you will use trailing stop loss. You can use 1 minute or 5 minutes or even 3 minutes. You can use trailing stop losses. Okay, this is about M&M. It gave 2 trades. First one 1 is to 3 RR trade is adjusted trade. Second one the newly revised 15 minutes because the first one is violated. So how much profit it has given? The first one it has given 4,100 rupees profit, which is 3.7% ROA. Second one has given 8,200 rupees profit, double it has given. It has given 7.4% ROA. That means from here to here it could be approximately 1 is to 6 RR might be there because it's the double. So this is about M&M Finance. Both 75 minutes high liquidity zones gave a successful trades. M&M gave you 2 successful trades. Out of 3 we took 2 as successful. And the next one is Zydus, right? Zydus Life. This one we discussed yesterday also. In our HLQ analysis video, I told you in the high liquidity zone, take as many trades as possible. This is a daily zone. We have a rally, we have a base candle and a drop candle. How already we fine-tuned, I explained this particular stock in one of our earlier analysis, HLQ analysis videos. Probably I think on this candle our software might have identified the next trading session, Monday 16th December. Maybe check that HLQ analysis video. It might be there. If not that one, probably either this candle or this candle, one of these candles, our software would have identified this zone. So at the time we have identified a fine-tuned 5 minute zone. See here, inside we have a 75 minute zone. We have a rally, 1, 2, 3 base candles, see the drop candle, and then again picked up the orders from this fine-tuned area in the next candle itself. And this 75 minute zone fine-tuned with 15 minutes time frame. All these concepts I already explained, but today we got the trades. Once again I am revising the concepts, how we identified these zones. We have a rally, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and then a drop candle. We identified the 15 minute zone. This is the 15 minute zone. Within this 15 minutes area, at the time I think I remember I told you this leg out is a compromised and run to find the order flows here. Because the movement is not there, but we have drawn this leg out by compromising because a lot of order flows taking from this area. So 15 minute zone is a compromised 15 minutes zone, and real order flows are there inside that. We have identified two 5 minutes order flows here. One is a rally base drop. See, the imbalance started from this candle and continued from here. That's why I just drawn the order flow in this area. These techniques I explained in the last Friday HLQ zone analysis video. And next, this is a rally candle, failed ERC rally candle as a leg-in, two base candles and a drop candle. This is what identified as another order flow, and this is a high, also acting as a high liquidity. Several tests this zone is giving. This is the first test, this is the second test, third test, fourth test, fifth test, sixth test, seventh test, and today 8th test. Almost this is 9th test. Small entry buffer is required. Otherwise, this is a very clean trade. The next test. So yesterday I told you, when I explained, I already multiple tests I told. Yesterday slightly we missed the trade. Prices came near to the zone. This is the only one trade we got almost close, but it's not good enough to take a trade yesterday from this zone. That's why yesterday I told you, this is the area we need to take until the zone is violated. We need to take all the tests. Whatever the opportunities it is providing, we should take the opportunities until this zone is violated, because it is a high liquidity zone. We never know when it will expire. Until the day it will expire, whatever the opportunities it will give, we have to enjoy. The last test probably that will violate, you have to ignore that loss, because that is a negligible compared to all the profits you got earlier. See, today it gave another two profits. This is the first test. This is the morning 9:15 1 minute candle, but next candle it gave the trade. This is actually these are the 5 minutes candle, but this test happened in the morning 9:15 candle. Let me go to the 1 minute time frame, you will get clarity. See, today's first test is morning at 9:15 candle. I am sure many of us will avoid the 9:15 candle. Okay, HLQ zone's point of view, it pushed the prices. But what most of us might be thinking, we missed the trade because it is a 9:15. Okay, HLQ zone worked fine, but we missed it because it is a 9:15, we didn't take. So if anybody feel like that, you got another opportunity immediately after few minutes. Morning 9:22 candle and 9:23 candle, this time it gave you the test. Definitely you would have taken the trade from this candle. And then say morning 9:22 is our trade, and it reached the target at 10 o'clock 10 minutes. That means in less than 1 hour our trade is completed. After that again prices came near to the zone. You have to use entry buffer. But it achieved 1:3 RR, actually this one. But anyway, I am ignoring, because this is the clean trade, the second trade. Prices entered here, you would have taken another trade, probably at 11:55 candle, you would have taken a trade in this zone, 11:55. And it reached the target at 13:40. So this time within 2 hours, less than 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours, this time it reached the target. Because morning volatility is very high, quickly it will reach the targets. Once we are in the middle of the trading session, I mean middle of the day of that particular trading session, it will take some extra time to reach the target. You might be knowing because you've been doing the trading and you might be observing all these things. So some extra patience is required when you are taking the trades after 11 o'clock onwards. But it will reach slowly, finally reached. So that way Zydus has given 2 successful trades. Third one we are ignoring. Third means second one, because maybe some entry buffer is required, but these 2 are clean trades. Each trade has given 6,840 rupees profit. That means 4.4% ROI. Each trade. as per one futures margin cost. And yesterday we discussed it. And today you got the trade opportunities. Especially those who have not subscribed for our premium subscription, listened HLQ zones, might have observed today. Also still you would have got the trade opportunities. Because it is a high liquidity zone trade. Definitely you can plan the trade. The 5-minute zone is a high liquidity zone. Okay, and the next one is Lares Labs. Lares Labs we are observing for the last some 9 or 10 trading sessions. Every day it is going. But today, last few days we did not consider. Why we are considering today? You may ask this question. There is a reason. I will explain that. First of all, how initially we identified? Our NeoStock software identified there is a drop, base, drop. This is a 5 minutes high liquidity zone. This is drop, base, drop. And that's why we planned the aggressive trade setup, drop, base, drop. And it gave multiple tests. First one, second one, I think this is the one we planned our trade. That time we got the profit from here to here, something 1:3 or something we got at the time. Okay. After that, this, oh, not this one. I'm sorry. I think we took this one. This is pierced, but it is within our stop buffer. We took the trade. This one we took actually. Sorry for my mistake. This is the one we took. When it is, this is on 11th December, right? Lares Labs, 9th December, 10th December. Okay, 9th December identified, 10th December we took 2 trades, sorry. Is it like that? No. 9th December we, our software identified, 10th December we took. I think we captured both the trades. Again 10th December, one more opportunity our software has given, 11th December. 11th December one is slightly pierced. This is the one slightly pierced, but still a successful trade because we are within the stop buffer. So that means we captured both these trades. This one we captured and also this one we captured. After that, this zone is a pierced zone. It is no more valid to take the trades. But how pierced zones will help us, I explained for the last 1 week continuously. How by going to the 1 minute time frame, from this pierced zone we are drawing 1 minute zones. We've been observing how these 1 minute zones are giving trades. Within the pierced zone area only, the prices are moving. That's why we didn't capture, because that is purely based on pierced zone strategy, and I'm had to explain you all those strategies. You haven't learned them. So that is one of the reasons why I didn't give much concentration for registering in our Excel sheet. But today why we are concentrating? Because one more 5 minutes high liquidity zone is created. And we can observe it. Software help is not required. We ourselves can observe. This is the one, drop, 2 base candles and a drop. See here? Okay, risk management point of view is slightly reduced for the trading to get the RR and all. But you see, if you drop, base, drop, first test, second test, third test. At least you should realize now you can plan a trade either here or here, somewhere here. You have to plan your trade. Risk management point of view, what I did, run here because the reason is the imbalance is started from here and continuation again moving. That's why this is the area I limited. But if this is the area, if you limit, few trades we would have missed. This is the one you might have missed. In case in the real trading, when you are planning early, because after multiple tests, if software has identified this zone, we would have planned our trades here. But now without help of software, we are assuming this could be a high liquidity zone. Which one? 5-minute zone, because 5-minute zone you can use as an aggressive trade setup if it is a high liquidity zone. 5-minute zone. At least few tests, at least a minimum 2 or 3, at least 3 is a good choice manually when you are identifying. Sometimes fourth one you may take a trade that day, at the time it may violate, that risk is also there. At least 3 times. This is today's trading session. And today, why I gave 100% importance to is, there is a reason. First let me draw these 2 candles as part of, then I will explain why today I gave more importance. Today morning, rally base drop is created, the 5-minute zone, from where the initiation has started. From this zone. Already tested multiple times. Today is the 3rd test. While 3rd test, rally base drop, what kind of concept it is? LOTL concept. Generally LOTL zones will be created if this is a high liquidity area. No doubt next time we should not miss our trade, even if you ignore. So that's why in the risk management point of view, made it to this candle drop base. And finally, it reached this zone. Morning 11 o'clock 10 minutes, it gave an entry. After this LOTL zone is created, after that, because this is the origin. Of course, you can also take a little below, but your risk will increase. That's why risk management is also important. You should not take beyond 2% risk level for your trades. You should limit to within the 2% level. That's why some adjustment has to be done sometimes. So exactly the prices entered into this area. Everything is perfect. If anybody missed, it gave another opportunity. Almost touched this. Generally it happens when prices are moving down, it won't move like a straight line. Up and downs, that is what swings will be there. In case it gave another opportunity, in case if anybody missed here, another opportunity you would have got here. And after that, sharply the prices came down. And finally it reached at 12 o'clock, 50 minutes candle, reached the 15 minutes target. And when you got the entry, 11 o'clock 10. So that means within 1.5 hours, your trade is completed. How much profit Laurus Labs has given? Laurus Labs has given 10,795 rupees profit as per one futures margin cost. And ROI as per one margin cost is 5.6%. Futures margin cost, the ROI we are calculating. How many trades we got today? Few trades we just ignored them. Even then, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades we got from these 4 stocks. What about the remaining stocks? There were few demand zones. Last 20 minutes the prices entered. Obviously last 20 minutes we don't trade and we ignore them. Nifty and Reliance came in the last. There was some movement also. That we will discuss. Here we have Nifty, we have some learning is there based on the concepts I explained yesterday. Let me explain. This is a Nifty daily high liquidity zone. Finally prices entered in this area. We have a fine-tuned zone here that is slightly pierced here, right? Yeah, actually there is a LOTL zones are there. Lot of LOTL zones. We have drawn only once. The upper one we have drawn here. Why the bottom ones we did not draw is some clarity was missing at that time. But today, how we are getting that clarity, you will understand, because yesterday you learned a concept, new concept. What is that? 3-minute zone as a complement to the 5-minute zone. Wherever 5-minute zone clarity is missing, you may look into 3-minute zone. Now you will understand these concepts because you got a good example today. Anyway, this zone, how to fine tune, I already explained. We have, this is the exactly what I fine tuned last time when I explained Nifty. When I explained last time, probably in this candle. When is this candle? November 28th November. The next trading date, that is the 29th November HLQ zone analysis video, I might have explained you how I have drawn this. At the time we also identified a lower time frame zone as an horizon to the higher time frame. At the time I expressed my views. Mostly these zones, if they are violated, prices may reach up to this lower time frame zone area, and then they will be started moving up. That will be the end of going to be the end of this crash, nifty crash. Okay, some people are saying crash, but actually it is not a crash. This is obviously a price action as per the swing trading. At MIT levels, price movements are taking place now. That's why prices are entering into MIT level related zones, monthly income trade concepts related zones. But anyway, how we fine-tuned earlier, let us directly go to 5 minutes, because the rest everything I explained. The 75-minute zones, everything. See, we have a 75 rally, base, rally. Today from that zone only, it got the support and started moving up. Maybe some movement will be there and then again come down, it will be violated finally till the horizon it will reach and then started moving up. That is one possibility. Other possibility may be continuation to this, tomorrow it may further move up. Tomorrow means the coming Monday. Anything will happen. So within this 75 minutes, we fine-tuned with 15 minutes time frame. See, today prices came from that 15-minute zone and moving up. How I consider this failed ERC candle as a rally, 3 base candles, 4 base candles and the rally candle. Then in the 5 minutes, multiple order flows are there. I have drawn only one. Remaining 2 are not having clarity at the time. This is the one we have drawn. Rally, base, rally. There is one more rally, base, rally. This is LOTL. Somehow leg out, I am not comfortable with this leg out candle. And here also, rally, base, rally. Can we consider? Not comfortable with this candle. Is it a base candle? If we consider base candle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 base candles will come. But exactly prices today got support in this area. We have a clear leg out structure. That means 5 minutes candle structure is missing. Do we need to consider this as a rally candle, leg-in candle, or as a base candle? So that's why ignore this area. Now go to the 3 minutes, you get answers to your questions. Yesterday only I explained this concept. If you would have attended yesterday's HLQ zone analysis video, now easily you will understand why I introduced that concept yesterday. Go to the 3 minutes. Now you will see, after looking into the 3 minutes, you get clarity. You have a rally candle as a leg-in, medium size candle. You have 2 base candles. You have a rally candle. But this is the area. Do you remember I told I was not comfortable here also, the 5 minute zone? Are you seeing any structures 3 minutes? No, not at all. Why I waited 5 minute zone? Because the candle leg out is looking medium size candle. After that there is no order flow is not there. Order flow means the continuation to the candle price movement was not there. After that base candles came. Go to the 5 minutes. Let me show you once again. So I have to, if I compare, you will get clarity. Why earlier I didn't draw this zone here? This candle structure I am not happy. Not in a position to decide whether it is a leg-in or is it a medium or is it in between. But continuation that one more candle is there, I would have considered as a imbalance is getting continued. But that didn't happen. Base candle started again. That is the reason why I didn't draw rally, base, rally here. Here why I didn't draw? Because this is the candle is looking like a medium size base candle. If I consider all these are all leg candles, but seeing some Price action is taking place here. Why price action? Because some imbalance took place here. After that there is a candle, big candle. This is a big candle. Look into the entire wind and so body is also more than 50%. First of all, body is not important for large candles. Large candles, the big candle is important. See how much big? Almost same, maybe a little less, almost same. See, bigger than this candle. So, benefit of doubt, what to give, whether to consider or not to consider, that's why we left it. Now you learn the concepts yesterday. The 3-minute zone is a supplement to the 5-minute zone. It's not the replacement but supplement. When some clarity is missing in 5-minute zone, to consider this as a leg in. Because you need to compromise and draw the zone here. 5-minute zones you can't compromise and draw the zones. 15 minutes okay, because 5-minute structure is not proper. Anyway, you leave that, even if you draw 15 minutes zone. But 5 minutes level you can't compromise. But we have an option, that is a supplement is there for 5-minute zone. Because inside 15-minute zone, you can have 3-minute zone when 5-minute zone clarity is missing. But you have some kind of minimum acceptance whether to consider. But leg out is not helping us to take a decision here. So that's why good. But you see here in the 3 minutes area, do we have any structure here? No structure at all in the 3 minutes. Here you have a very good structure. So now go to the 3 minutes and see the difference now. See these candles. You can't draw any zone here. There is no proper leg out mechanism here. But here, yes, you have a leg in, 2 base candles and a rally candle. You draw the zone now. Now go to the today's price action and see. Exactly from this zone, it picked up the orders when at 15:12, 3 minutes candle. And then immediately the prices were started moving up, moving up, moving up. Now go to the 5-minute zone. Go to the 15-minute zone. We have only one candle. Entire 15 minutes, the prices were moving up. If it would time is over. If it would have some more time, probably this 15 minutes target would have been reached. This is a drop base, a drop, and follow through here. Here the imbalance started today, drop base. If some more time is there, because market is over, otherwise prices would have reached this 15 minutes target. Earlier we have ambiguity in our analysis because 5-minute structure is not there. If we consider the 5 minutes, all the base candles, they are looking like more than we have. I think 7 base candles are there, more than 6 candles. That's why we avoided drawing the zone. But we are clearly seeing there is a imbalance. Earlier balance, price moved, we have a base candle. After that we got a very good leg out structure there in the 5 minutes. But leg-in clarity is missing. The moment you looked into 3 minutes, you got the clear picture. Exactly from their institutions, moved the market up. This is how they are playing with us, institutions. So that's why yesterday's concept is a very important concept. 5 minutes, 3 minute zone as a complement to the 5-minute zone sometimes. Okay, this is about Nifty analysis, what happened today. But anyway, this is a violated zone, but anyway we don't consider because it happened during the last half an hour or 1 hour. We don't plan any trades here. And look into the bank nifty, not bank nifty, the next one, guardrails. This is a daily zone. So today prices did not enter into, we have two fine-tuned zones, guardrails. In case quickly, let me explain how I fine-tune. Go to the 75 minutes. Guardrail structure is good. Is there any 75-minute structure are you seeing here? No. Then how I draw this zone? You may ask a question. See, this is a rally candle. At the hidden body, this is a rally candle. This is a drop candle, failed ERC. There is no 75-minute structure. Then how I have drawn this zone and this zone. This is the LTF zone as an horizon. And what about this? This is an aggressive trade setup. You have a fine-tuned 5 minutes is a high liquidity zone. Let me show you. Let us go to the 15 minutes time frame. Without 75 minutes zone, we are going to the 15-minute structure. I found an aggressive trade setup here. We have a rally. We have a base. How big rally it is. See, at the hidden body from the previous candle, rally candle, base candle, rally candle. This 15-minute zone prices came. Of course, it is having a fine-tuned 5 minutes. From there, it picked up the orders. So let me go to the 5 minutes time frame. Inside that 15-minute zone. See here, you have a drop candle, you have two base candles, and then you have a rally candle. Prices came to the zone, picked up the orders, and then came up. While going up, this is looking like a drop base rally. LOTL zone. But it's not a great leg out. Maybe you can ignore this. Still, because clarity is missing, maybe some extent you can ignore this. Now there is one more test happened in this zone. Now you see you have a very clear picture. You have a drop, two base candles and a rally candle. Or you can also consider failed ERC candle, rally, base, rally. Either way is okay. Drop two base candles. But the real orders it picked up from this zone. This is the horizon. That means this could be a high liquidity zone. Maybe. See, we are not confirming. But based on certain characteristics. One of the characteristics is LOTL zones may happen at high liquidity zones. But it is not a confirmation, it is a high liquidity. But at least multiple test opportunity will be there when a new LOTL zone is created from this area. That means new order flow is added into this area. So that way we are considering this aggressive trade setup. But today prices did not enter into this area. Okay, here apart from that, we have LTF zone as an horizon. See here, we have a rally, we have two base candles, we have a rally candle. This rally base rally is the horizon for this entire entire daily high liquidity zone. See, the daily zone picked up the orders from this zone and see the movement. Big movement happened from this zone. So that's why this is the area we can plan a trade. So got it? So anyway, today prices did not enter into this zone. So we didn't get any trade opportunity. And the next one is PI Industries. This is also daily high liquidity zone. Price just touched the zone but not into the order flow. The order flows it didn't reach today. Okay, how our software identified this zone? Our software identified this zone as a drop candle, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles, and then a rally candle with a pro gap here. And this one fine tuned with 75 minutes time frame. Oh, sorry, there is one more zone prices reached today, that is Reliance. Actually I'm supposed to explain first, but anyway, after this I will explain. See here, this zone is having rally base rally, and this zone is also having LTF zone here, that we will see in 5 minutes time frame. Rally base rally, lot of order flows are there in this zone. And this one is fine tuned with 15 minutes time frame. Look into the 15-minute zone here. We have a drop, 2 base candles, and a rally candle, follow through candle. This is the 15-minute structure. These two I consider as a base candles. Next, within this 15 minutes, I identified a fine-tuned 5-minute zones, 2 zones identified. Probably that is the area strong order flow this zone is having. Let me hide the, see, the moment you are seeing this big large candle, all these candles looking very, very small candles, right? And these candles looking all teeny candles now. This is the problem with the displays. Now you see clearly, accept this is a rally base rally. This is another rally base rally. This is another drop base rally. 3 order flows, not 2. 3 order flows are there. Drop base rally. But all these are all like LOTL zones. So when we are planning our trades, we should be very careful, because stop loss hit, we will exit, and next immediately we get a trade here. So that's why trade management is very careful. But okay, fine-tuned zones we identified. Apart from that, we have another rally base rally. We have a rally, we have 3 base candles and a rally candle. From here, see, earlier price moved narrowly in this area. This is looking like a big candle only, but okay, sometimes we have to keep them because they are part of this actual balance. This is the area price balanced. Now imbalance started from here. See, that is what I clearly explained, this balance, imbalance in our lesson 2 concept. And from here again it moved up. One more test it gave, one test. And this is the time zone created, picked up the orders from this area. The whole movement started. No. Again it picked up once again. And now the movement started. And all these candles could be part of the base candles as part of this zone. So this is the lower time frame zone as an origin to the higher time frame. But anyway, today prices did not enter into the fine-tuned area. Entered into the zone, but not fine-tuned area. That too, it happened during the last half an hour or 45 minutes of market closing session. Okay, Reliance. Reliance is very important. See, today we got a fine-tuned zone is tested, but we don't consider almost it happened during the last minute. Like how it happened to the Nifty, same way it happened. First of all, what is this? This is a daily high liquidity demand zone. When this zone is created 1 year back, December 12th leg-in, you have a base and we have a rally candle with hidden body. This is a hidden zone. People don't believe this is a leg out candle. People think this is a base candle. But the moment you add the hidden body, this is a rally candle. That is how our software identified this. Drop base rally. This drop base rally we fine tuned with 75 minutes time frame. See here, we have a drop candle, we have a base candle, we have a rally candle, we have another ERC candle, we have very big ERC candle. Drop, base, rally and follow through candles, 2 follow through candles, big candles. And this is the area drop, base, rally. We fine tuned with again 15 minutes time frame. See here we have a drop base rally, again drop base rally. Two 15-minute zones are there within this 75 minutes area. Now this 15 minutes area again fine tune with 5 minutes time frame. See, the data is over here, we are lucky. From 28th November 23 they are giving. Just lucky we are able to draw the zone. Because we are able to draw, today we are able to see how exactly the Reliance crash. Reliance is also down. We should not say crashed. The price is down. How this zone stopped. See here we have a drop base rally. You can also draw rally base rally, but this is the origin. You should not forget. From this origin it picked up and again moved up. These LOTL zones, this is the LOTL zone. See here drop base rally, again rally base rally. Both are LOTL, but why I have drawn, if you combine risk will improve, and LOTL another characteristic, probably high liquidity characteristic the zone might be having, but it is not a ground rule, but at least 80% chances are there. And moreover this is a rally base rally. There is one more fine tuned zone. If this is violated, we get support from this zone. And today what happened? See, price has entered almost close to the digital line. What is the digital line value here? 1201.40 paisa. What is the low of this candle? 1201.50 paisa. That means 10 paisa before the digital line. Sharply prices moved up, and finally market is closed. If anybody would have planned a trade here, what is the ground rule? Last 30 minutes or 45 minutes trading, your target should be 15 minutes target. So this should be the target. Till this, do we get the RR? That is also you should check. Minimum 1:3 RR should be there. What is this? Something wrong is happening. Long position. I think I selected short positions. So you have 1:2.62 RR is there. You can't take the trade. In case if anybody wants to take deep entry, you have to take. See, a little below we adjusted, we got 1:3 RR. That way you would have taken the trade. But initially when you plan your trade should be like this. Because this candle came only after getting the entry. You don't know that this will be your target. Your initial target could be somewhere here. The 5 minutes target. But a new zone is created. Even if you take a trade here, you have to exit here. You must exit. A small profit you would have gained in case. But anyway, I am not considering all these things. Just I am trying to tell you how this fine-tuned zone holded the Reliance. This is almost when 3 o'clock 15 minutes candle, this one, the 5 minutes candle. So you can't play with the market during intraday play in the last, but sometimes there are people who quickly grab some profits. if they have confidence on these zones. I'm sure nobody would have touched this zone today because today is a bearish day. I don't think you risk such kind of zones when market is very in bad position today. For the bull's point of view, bear's point of view, it is a very good day. See, all the trades we got short trades today. Good profits we got, all short trades. But long trades, they are not failed. High liquidity, they are holded. Okay, this is about Reliance. The next one is Apollo Hospitals. This is a daily high liquidity supply zone. This zone I already explained earlier. Please refer this candle when 11th December. So 12th December HLQ analysis, I might have explained this rally based drop. At the time I fine tuned this zone. Anyway, today prices did not enter. And the next one is Tata LXC. Tata LXC, yesterday we discussed. We don't have any fine tuned zones here. Yesterday we talked. So we didn't plan any trade. But today prices entered and came down, but we didn't plan any trade here. So this is about the HLQ zones we identified from our yesterday's list. Hope this information will be useful to you. I'm sure some of the concepts, practical concepts you have experienced today during our discussion, especially the 3-minute zones as a replacement to the, not the replacement, sorry, as a supplement to the 5 minutes zones. Okay, this is about HLQ zone analysis. Let's all meet again in our next video. Thank you.